Christmas is no time to pad your color count. Item 13, the Christmas gift drive for the patients of All Angels Children's Hospital under the personal supervision of Lieutenant Howard Hunter. All right. Last-minute gifts for these young unfortunates are being wrapped near the front desk even as we speak, and delivery of same is scheduled at 4:30 p.m. Officers Hill, Rinko, Crespi, Mankiewicz, Coffey, Bates, and Detectives Buckburn, LaRue, Washington, Belko, and Goldblum will convene at 4:15 sharp in the parking lot for transport to Children's Hospital. Carpooling is recommended. Appropriate wardrobe for Santa's helpers has been provided free of charge by Kowalski's Costume and Party Supply Rentals. So, we must keep these good people in mind when we come upon their delivery trucks occasionally parked in life's myriad low-loading zones. Item last. Lieutenant Cayetano has asked me to remind you of a little holiday celebration here in roll call commencing at 6 p.m. So as you move off to your various Christmas Eve celebrations, take the moment for some good fellowship, good groceries, and a non-alcoholic holiday cheer. I stress non-alcoholic with specific reference to last year's pair of revelers who, under the influence, were discovered partaking of each other's goodwill semi-naked in the middle cell of the garden-level holding facility. All right, that's it. Let's roll. And let's be careful out there. Hey! 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 Merry Christmas. Hey,
I like it when them little chipmunks sing in them high voices like that. They sing them Christmas songs. I like that a lot.
Hey, forget about it. Don't say that.
Come on, Dan.
J.D. Neal. Robbery assault at the Hotel Richmond, 3500 block of East Utica.
Why can't Washington Heights take it?
Because it is still our precinct.
Big deal.
Come on, man. Give us your basic bar humbug.
Shot up an all-night laundry. Miracle, nobody got hurt. How do you see your gas? Come on, Abe.
Hey, you never heard of peace on earth, you wilder man, you little creep!
Merry Christmas to you, Howard. Who's your friend? Ho-ho. Thank you. Oh, Howard, I got you a little something for the hospital.
Oh, thank you, Henry. That's cute.
Howard, is this really the kind of toy we want to be giving to these children?
Henry, unlike some knee-jerk liberal chicken littles who believe that toy guns are harmful to a child's psyche, I am convinced that they provide harmless ventilation for juvenile aggression. You know, this is really a very nice knockoff Valentine. Judas H. Christmas.
Dollar Store, corner Peebles Drive, 24th Street.
Please, let me get this poor woman out of here. All right, take this thing down. Make some kind of report, and I'll deal with the suits out here. Be real careful going down the stairs and get this thing out. If you want a motorcycle escort or something, go ahead and ask for it. You only one.
What we got here, Renko?
Well, the first victim was ambulanced off to Mercy with a gunshot and about a dozen knife wounds. We got a second victim right over there, with several witnesses describe the perpetrators as either 4 male Latinos or 3 male blacks. Take your pick. Fleeing the premises in a light blue or possibly yellow late model Ford or Pontiac. Take your pick. Said perps coming in an assortment of heights, weights, distinguishing characteristics, etc., etc., etc.
Get them over to the station and run them to the mugger.
How clever. Why did I not think of that?
Hey, you got a problem with me, Renko?
Do I? Yes. Matter of fact, I do. Anybody who brings an attitude like you got to me the day before Christmas is going to have a problem.
You want to guys, I don't want to solve my problem.
Take off. Neighborhood man will let the guy do his thing. Come on, come on.
Further felicitations for the season to you too, good buddy.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, lady! Merry Christmas! What?
You ain't no Santa.
The hell I'm not.
You're too ugly to be a Santa.
Come on, kid, take a powder.
Rotate on it, Slim.
Hey, how would you like a nice crushed vertebrae for Christmas, kid?
You know what I think?
What?
I think you're a cop.
Hey, hey,
I'm right, ain't I?
just keep it down, will you?
What's the scam here, Jack?
Look, kid, here's a couple of bucks. What do you say? You want to go to a movie or something? Get lost? Come on, beat it.
Check you later, Mr. Policeman.
I am drunk. I am disorderly. And I am prepared to be arrested.
Sir, you're not drunk enough and you're not disorderly enough to be arrested. Now, have a candy cane and get on out of here.
You ain't hearing me, white boy. I said I want to be arrested and serve time at the Michigan Avenue
complex. Come on.
Leo, what seems to be the trouble, huh?
This guy wants to be arrested so he can have Christmas dinner at the Michigan Avenue complex.
Sir, why don't you just mosey over to Jefferson Avenue Men's Shelter? They serve up a mighty fine Christmas dinner.
See? You don't know nothing. They serve ham over there. Cannot eat ham. It disconveniences my stomach. They serve turkey at the Michigan Avenue complex.
Well, you're gonna have to commit a substantial misdemeanor before we can incarcerate you.
You want substantial? I got you substantial. Hey, Mama, check this out. I'm buck naked!
Can't somebody arrest this pervert?
Insufficient evidence, Miss Frillo.
Okay, Buck, you win your turkey. Come on.
Two of the people from the market were taken over to St. John's, beaten unconscious with baseball bats. One of them a 65-year-old lady. Same four guys.
You know, nothing ever changes around here, Frank.
What?
Well, I was just accosted by a naked pervert. What kind of person does that the day before Christmas?
Say, I have a ton of work to finish before I leave here tonight. Have you packed Frank Jr.'s suitcase yet?
Well, Frank, I'm having second thoughts.
We're leaving on a 7 o'clock flight, Faye. It's too late for second thoughts.
Well, but what if he gets hurt?
He's not going to get hurt. It's 3 days on the bunny slope, not the Swiss Alps. Besides which, it was your idea for us to take him with us so you could go to Bermuda with Judge what's-his-name.
Frank. Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Ferrillo. Frank, Faith and Coffee brought in 2 more robbery assault victims. Same MO as the Welfare Hotel.
God's sake, that's the 3rd one this morning.
And we just got word on another one in the Heights.
Let's coordinate with Jack Armetta up there. No sense in duplicating efforts. Do we have these people going through the log books?
Sure, sure. And I've got Rich Velasquez working on composites.
Good. Keep me posted.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Ferrillo.
Oh, thank you, Ray. Same to you and Rosa.
Gracias.
Now, Frank, I have all of Frank Jr.'s presents right here, but you have to promise me that you'll get a nice little Christmas tree to put them under. You know, he's had a Christmas tree every year of his... And Frank, whatever you do, please don't forget to hang his stocking. It's the first thing he looks for when he gets up on Christmas morning. And I've already filled it, you know, with little presents and candy and things, you know. But the 5 and dime was out of those little caramel swirls that he's used to. And...
It's all right.
Well, it hurts, Frank. No, it's the first year that I won't be with him, and with you gone, too. I hate palm trees at this time of year.
I'll call you at your hotel the moment he starts opening presents so you can be in on it every minute of the time. Okay?
Remember our first Christmas together? I mean, as a family. We were in the Linwood Avenue apartment. Frank Jr. was about 4 months old.
Oh. I must have spent half the night trying to put that tricycle of his together. I sat on it for 1 second and it broke into about 48 pieces.
I think that was our best Christmas ever. Listen, Frank, when you get back, do you think we could have Christmas dinner together? I mean, the 3 of us. I know it'll be a couple days late, but gonna be like old times.
Yes. I'd like that a lot.
Oh, Bobby, there's a gentleman over by the front desk to see you.
What brings you to town?
What brings me to town? What kind of question is that? I'm here to spend Christmas with my one and only son.
What else?
And damn, you look good, boy. You look like aces. As a matter of fact, you look better than aces. You look downright flush.
What else brings you to town?
Listen at you, boy. Sounding like one of these police interrogators. Of course, now that you mentioned it, I do have a little end of the fiscal year business to conduct with some local associates, but primarily we are talking about a family visit here, son. Merry Christmas to you, boy. Go.
Why do you want to write me a check for $500?
Because it's Christmas. And I have always said a man can never be too long on a little pocket change come the holidays. Of course, only $350, that's for you, the other $150 being sorely needed by your old man. That is if you got the spare cash on hand. On account of that being an out-of-state check and all, I figured you have a lot easier time running it through your neighborhood bank than I would with mine. But damn, boy, if you ain't getting handsomer and handsomer every year. And they got nerve enough to tell me that you always did favor your mom in that regard. Look, I gotta go. But now, come punch out time, I want you to call me at the Kenmore Hotel and let your old man treat you to some Christmas dinner.
I don't know. I mean,
Now, don't give me no if, ands, buts, or whatsoever you call me, boy. Call me. And, Bobby, don't go spending all of that in one place.
What do you mean you're not going to call him? It's Christmas Eve, and he's your old man.
I told you, Renko, he's nothing. He never acted like my father. He's not family, he's nothing.
I don't understand this mentality. Just how old were you when he left?
About 6, I guess. 4 kids, a wife. They never so much as sent us a postcard till 6 months later. Every year it's the same damn thing. Whenever he needs a little traveling money, or whenever the cards or the horses bring him back to town. I never had the nerve to tell him what I thought of him.
And why don't
you just
man,
leave
don't
me
do that.
alone?
That's a gift. That's $500.
Bogus, Rinko. The man never wrote a good check in 20 years. So let's just eat.
Kick myself till the day I die for not making things right with my daddy before he passed on.
Well, I don't have anything to work out, Rinko, so let's just drop it, all right?
Take my advice, Bobby Hill. You get straight with that man. You got to get straight. He's the only daddy you got.
Look, we get down to Winooski's Poultry and we buy a nice fresh turkey, okay? You can't go wrong with a fresh bird, Neil. It's a real gesture. You remember that stew I used to date that got pregnant on me? Roxanne, huh? You remember her? Was she steamed up with me, huh? Okay, so it's Thanksgiving, right? I show up at her apartment with a fresh turkey. Another guy's there. She kicks his butt out. We cook the bird. What a night.
Damn it, J.D. I didn't make this woman pregnant. I killed her husband.
It was an accident, man. Give yourself a break. You know, you're beating yourself up over something I bet she doesn't even hold you responsible for.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Sure I am. Come on. Huh? Come on, we'll go down, we'll pick up a bird, and we'll get down there. The gift of food breaks down a lot of emotional barriers. Cream sewage on rye. Good choice, Belker.
Hey, what's the latest on those crazies, Henry?
3 assaults on the Hill, 2 in Jefferson Heights. Guys are going for some kind of record. Howard?
Drugs, no doubt. Speed, animal, tranquilizers, juice.
Don't come, menu.
So, tell me, Henry, what do Jews do at Christmas anyway?
I don't know, Howard. Go to Miami? Thank you.
I've been invited to dinner at the Wolfowitz's home. I was wondering if there's some sort of a ritual gift, sweet wine, or perhaps a fruit cake. I'm trying to convince them that I'm the appropriate suitor for their daughter's hand.
Howard, intended
to take a Jewess for my wife.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Do the parents know you're of the Christian faith?
Well, I intend to fly my colors, if that's what you mean. Thank you. My good woman, do you have the temerity to call this paste gravy?
You rotten Nazi slime!
What? Typical female's inability to accept corrective input, Henry.
This day before Christmas, my husband has deserted me for a 19-year-old Tootsie. My kids never call me. I'm having hot flashes, and I made that gravy.
Huh. Oh. Well, I might have been premature in my judgment, madam. It's first rate.
I can't.
My compliments to the chef.
Can't take it. I wish I was dead.
Okay. Nice going, crud brain.
Sorry, guys. No Reggie Hill here. How about Reggie Hilbert?
Nah.
Hilbert Reginald. Regis Reginald.
Huh?
Regis Hillstone.
Hillstone. You looking for that bum, too?
Yeah, well, sorta.
Well, if you find him, I want a piece of him. Guy waltzed out of his bill not more than an hour ago. Even beat me out of the Bloor Towers. What do you got on him? Bunko? Yeah, Bunko, I bet.
Look, Mr. Harv, this is probably our fault. You see, he probably thought we were hot on his tail, and so he cut out on it. Will 25 cover it?
Including the towels?
The towels. Yeah. Sorry for the inconvenience. Merry Christmas.
You have a good one yourself. You like that, Martin?
I don't believe this. I don't believe this. First he does a number on me. Then he says he'll be at the hotel. Then he leaves me with the damn bill and goes out the back door.
You've got to admire the criminal mastermind, Bobby. So we're gonna go get him?
No!
What are you talking about? You gonna let it drop just like this and disappear? Are you gonna let it drop?
Last seen headed
northbound.
2202 responding, over.
Roger, 2202.
Come on, Rico.
Merry Christmas! Oh, oh!
Come on, lady, you want to move?
Yo, brother! Sam is a cop! I got blue streaks!
You little hairbag! You are coming with me!
I can hold as long as you can.
Model.
I'll bet.
Black. Awesome.
Who we have responding, Henry?
Hill, Renko, Simmons, Bradovich, Morley, Gimignani, plus all east side park on the perimeter.
Frank, I think they changed cars. Now we got a report they're driving a late model black Oldsmobile, no plate.
What's the count?
7 incidents, 3 shootings.
Thank you. The lady in the 133rd Street robbery just died.
As soon as we get ballistics, distribute citywide and keep an open line to Mercy.
All right.
How are we coming on the photos, Phil?
Well, some of the victims are in troubled straits, but they're trying. They sent Mueller over to Mercy with some more mug books.
Good.
Sarge,
Yes.
you want to take care of this sawed-off little delinquent? He was obstructing an ongoing police operation.
Who you calling a delinquent? You jarhead in the red suits.
Here's the grandmother's address, Sarge.
Oh. Say, Peppy, will you escort young Herman to the B-level incarceratorium while I see if I can locate the legal guardian?
Lieutenant, I got a photo ID on a kid that I think is still in county. Now, Joe and I picked this kid up about 2 weeks ago on a burg. He pulled 60 days, so he's still in county, right?
The week before Christmas, they all walk. LaRue, Washington, get going.
You too, Bates.
Where? The kid's address is in the Heights.
Right.
Good, get backups from over there. Hey, Flynn, keep going with the books here. Henry, let's run this Rivera through. Corrections, gang intervention, VCI. How?
I got it, Ray. Webster, Valentine, Salthill.
Police! Get out of here! You've got no business in here, man! Hey, what are you doing in there?
Here, it's for you. It's a warrant. All right, where is he?
Who?
You know who.
I don't...
Luis.
I don't know Luis, man. Hey, you leave that stuff alone.
Letter's clean.
So, you don't know Luis, huh? Whose is this gonna be then, huh? You're under arrest, Vicky.
I don't even live here. This is my cousin Tina's place.
Hey, looks like a little blow too, babe.
Hey, you're faking me, pigs. You dozy pigs!
Emma.
This is my cousin Tina's place, I told you! Get out of here! This is my cousin
Hey, you know, the lady died.
You saying I killed someone's woman?
It's called being an accessory, kid. It's called harboring a fugitive, obstruction of justice.
You're 18 now, sugar. The gloves come off.
You gotta set my bail, man.
You're not getting bail, Carmen.
It's Christmas. You gotta give me bail.
Hey, Carmelita, you ever been lost in the system? You know, we put you on a bus with the wrong paperwork. Maybe it takes you 3-4 days just to get to Michigan Avenue.
Los nombres, Carmen, los nombres de la persona con quien él está.
Well, I know what he does, huh?
You know.
I don't know.
guy named Miguel from county. Tootsie met inside.
More names, Carmen. Más nombres.
Miguel Alonso! That's all.
Release her.
Come on.
Henry, have Maris and William follow her and run the names through corrections.
You see, he's my daughter, Cynthia's, and she lives in Roanoke. She went to Florida for a few days with her boyfriend for the holidays. So they sent up Herman. Herman! Get back here. They sent Herman up to me and his papa, and only his papa's working all the time. And in the meantime, he's just going from bad to worse.
Ma'am, I can appreciate the difficulty,
But nothing. Either he goes to the belt room and gets a whipping, or I don't take him home.
Ooh, the belt room.
Yes, and I took my eldest there when he was cutting up, and he's a motorman now. And I brought Charles here. Well, he got a whipping every other week, but he's a minister. And that was 22 years ago.
Well, you see, the belt room is occupied at the moment. We have a particular incorrigible who's being administered,
70 strokes. I figure a young fella your age, 40, 45 should suffice. You know, you better hope you get a pillow for Christmas, young fella. What's the trouble here, Sergeant? Well, I'm gonna take this young incorrigible down to the belt room and see if I could effect a little change in attitude.
Oh, well, wait a minute. You had the last one, didn't you?
That's right, I did, sir.
Well, I think I'll have a crack at this one.
Yes.
Jimmy, can I help you? Sit down.
You gonna whip me?
No, we don't do that here.
Well, I know what goes on in these places.
What I actually wanted to talk to you about was how long you think you're going to be here.
What do you want to know that for?
Till a few days after Christmas, you think?
Something like that.
You in school?
Yeah, I go.
I heard your grandma out there. I have a sneaking suspicion maybe you're mad at some people. Some people you think maybe don't love you.
Like who?
Your mother, maybe?
Why'd she have to go to Florida with that dude?
Maybe she's tired. Needs a vacation, I don't know. I have a little boy, too. He's not going to be spending Christmas with his mother either.
Why, she hate him?
No, she doesn't hate him. She loves him. It's just that sometimes when a mother and father aren't living together, it's hard for them to explain things right to their kids, you know? Like to say they love you when they're not with you all the time. That's all I wanted to tell you.
Come on.
No, really, that's all.
That other dude, he's gonna whip me?
I told you we don't do that here. You want to shake hands instead?
If I do I gotta be good?
No. You just have to remember how many people love you.
Merry Christmas. What are you doing here?
Mrs. Maldonado, I know it's not anything, but it's the holidays, and I thought I bought you a gift.
This is how you pay off your guilt, huh? Disgraziata, you killed my husband.
I know I did, ma'am. But it was an accident.
That's what you say. Police investigation. Big deal. You all stick together.
Ma'am, if I could bring him back, I'd do anything.
Why don't you do yourself a big favor and just get out of here, huh? Because if you're asking me to forgive you, forget about it, because I'll never forgive you.
I wish it were that simple. I wish you could say something, then maybe I could sleep at night. Truth is, I know I did the right thing. But that doesn't change the fact that your husband's dead. And I killed him. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I just wanted to make some sort of contact with you to tell you I feel for your loss.
Do you know what I'm doing tonight? I'm going to stay open until midnight because people buy a lot of booze on Christmas Eve. And then I'm going home alone. And drink and cry on the couch until I pass out because it's Christmas. And I don't have my husband.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I really am.
You are so sorry, huh? I'll give you something to be sorry about. Because I'm going to sue you and your entire department's butt off for $3.2 million.
Telling you, Neil, it's...
Okay, men, let's be careful with these costumes. I've got to return them to Kowalski's just the way they gave them to me. Let's go, let's go. We're getting a little late here.
Neil, I'm telling you, it's stupid. You took a shot, so what?
Hey, just leave me alone, John.
Look, you want me to go get the turkey back?
It wasn't a turkey, it was a damn goose.
All right, whatever, man. I'll march right in and grab the sucker. To hell with it. You know, I'll tell you something. What you got here, what you got is your classic holiday depression syndrome. It's strictly seasonal. You could populate Toledo with the number of dudes that have blown themselves away over eggnog and mistletoe.
Yeah, that's just what I need right now. Some third-rate psychological commentary on the holiday blues. Man, you don't have clue one to what's eating me, so why don't you just do me a favor and button it up for a couple of weeks?
Hey, now you just hold on a second, pal.
Come on, guys.
Hey, go suck on a reef coffee. Now, I've been eating a lot of negative flack off you all day, and it's starting to wear kind of thin.
Well, you know where the exit is. Damn it, Hurley, will you turn that off for a minute, man?
It's my fault the store owner got blown away, huh? It's my fault his old lady told you to stuff the goose or turkey or whatever the hell it is.
Man, you better check the scoreboard before you start getting too righteous with me. Because I have covered your sorry butt through more times than I can count. Through times when you weren't even fit for a bench in a detox ward. And now the one time that I need a little understanding, you can't even... Damn it, man, I asked you to turn the damn thing off! Hey, what is that?
All right, oh, hey, tomorrow, I think you want twice as big.
Mind if I join you? How long's it been since the shooting?
Three months this Friday.
You talk to anybody about it? Frillo, Department Psych, Jill, LaRue, anybody?
I didn't think there was any need to, Henry. I mean, I thought with a little time I could get a handle on it, you know?
Have you?
It's coming back up on me, Henry. Choking on it.
This job's full of guys like you, Neil. Want the world to think they got it all under control. Everything's cool. No problem, no sweat.
Strong and silent. Ain't that just part of the profile, huh?
Like hell it is. You know what happens to guys like that, Neil? Guys like you want to keep it all inside themselves. Sometimes it takes a while, years maybe. But sooner or later, they lose everything that ever meant anything to them. Their friends, families, the job. Maybe they just end up alone in the middle of the night staring down the barrel of their Service 38.
I want to talk it out, Henry. I want to deal with it. But I guess I just don't know how, man.
All right. There is a counselor named Brennan out of Midtown. He's helped a lot of guys through this sort of thing. Go see him, will you? You got a lot of friends in this department, Neil. Try to lean on us now and then, will you?
St. Valentine's Day Massacre, Tom Kipper War, Christmas Eve, Rampage on the Hill. What's it all about, Bobby? A holiday motif.
Hill, Franco, your reindeer suits are waiting.
Well, I checked out at the hotel, wanted to see when you was getting off.
You didn't check out. You beat him for $25. I paid it.
Oh, come on, Bobby. I just sit up and check in the mail. I do it all the time, boy. Now, come on, Bobby. Have dinner with me tonight.
Forget about it. There's nothing here, Reggie.
Now, wait a minute, boy. Don't you dare call me Reggie. Good, bad, or indifferent, I'm still your father, and don't you ever forget it.
Oh, no, you're not. You never were. I'm sick and tired of you blowing into my life, cheering up a bunch of old wounds and then getting back on the bus, leaving all over again. I just want you to leave me alone.
All right. Bobby, I'll be going. Listen, Bobby, I could use a little getting away cash if you can spare it. Bobby, I want you to understand something, son. I didn't come here just to hurt you, boy. And I didn't come here just for the money, Bobby. You gotta understand, son. I'm just a traveling man. Do it. Travel. Right now. Bobby,
Merry Christmas, children. It was the... Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the hospital, not a creature was stirring, not even a marsupial. The tree was all trimmed, and outside it was snowing, but the children were troubled because Santa's not showing. But wait, here's his wife and two of his fairies. I'll ask them where's Santa, and why is he tarrying?
I don't know. He left the North Pole over 2 days ago.
His sled was all gassed and in tip-top condition. I gave it a lube and rewired the ignition.
Hey, I'm his personal elf. I'm worried sick. He's never this late. It's not like St. Nick.
But hark! What's that racket?
Could it be?
No, can't.
Sounds like a sled.
Then it's got to be... Merry Christmas, children.
Took a wrong turn at Iceland and 2 tires I blew. But here I am now with presents for you.
Hey, did you see the size of those kids' eyes when we yanked back that curtain?
They were like saucers. Oh, Nick, you were terrific.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, am I pumped up? We gotta do these charity gigs more often.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Like myself, I got another benefit I gotta do in just a couple hours.
Yeah, what's her name, Casey?
Loretta, Sicilian babe. She is going to the hot desire of you. Hey, Bobby, what do you got going tonight?
Well, a bunch of us guys are going over to the Cubiacs. Chiquilic's gonna throw a Christmas bash.
Just get these antlers kind of worn down. Are you gonna come, Mick?
I can't. I got a date.
Hey, we all have dates. Bring her along.
Yeah. Thanks anyway, but I got a big dinner lined up and then a party with relatives. You know, it's holiday stuff.
All units in the vicinity north in Elmwood. Pursuit in progress of late model Black Oldsmobile 4-door.
Hey, listen up.
Require 211s. Suspects presumed armed and dangerous. Repeat. All units
Sounds like our boys.
north and Elmwood.
Up ahead, Neil.
Progress late model Black Oldsmobile 4-door. Suspects
These scrubs probably gonna be packing a lot of metal, boys and girls. Good. They're gonna need it.
Oh, Lord, it's Christmas Eve and I'm gonna get shot dead in a moose suit.
investigation now.
I got him, Henry.
Let's follow procedures here, shall we, gentlemen? Ray, I want all the victims sequestered until we can arrange a lineup, and I want that done as soon as possible, Henry. I'm not about to blow this ID on some logistical screw-up.
Yes, sir.
Ray, call the PD's office and get their representation down here. J.D., Neil, get a jump on the paperwork.
You promised me that they're going to pay for what they did. You promised me.
We're doing everything we can, Mrs. Grady. A word on Lucy?
Coffee rode with her in the ambulance to Mercy. She's in intensive care.
Keep me posted.
Thanks.
Neil, about this afternoon.
Forget it, Bert.
I don't want him, man. I can be a real meathead sometimes. But your friendship, it means more to me than anything. This is for you.
What's this, man?
It's a Christmas present, you melon. What's it look like?
How about we exchange them tonight? After dinner.
This, some kind of half-assed dinner invitation?
I'll call Jill and ask her to set a couple extra plates, okay?
You're on. Hey, I'll bring the goose.
Don, I won't know that till we have a lineup. Yeah. Yes, of course. Right. You're a lifesaver, Counselor.
Hot waxed and flat filed. You're going to be the fastest Italian on snow since Gustavo Terni.
Who's that?
Forget it. You all set?
Now, just a couple of details, and I'll be right with you.
Frank, we've got to go all the way across town to pick up Frank Jr. And believe me, if we miss this flight, we'll be stranded at that airport till Easter.
Excuse me, Francis. Well, Miss Davenport, don't we look ravishingly alpine?
Thank you, Phil.
Oh, well, Lucy Bates is out of intensive care. It was only a mild concussion. They're going to keep her overnight for observation.
Oh, that's great, Phil. Listen, let's send her some flowers from everyone. I'll pay for them.
All right.
Phil, send the bill to me.
Yes, Miss Davenport?
Now, what about this unfinished business?
We ran a lineup for the first two victims, Frank. So far, we're batting a clean 1,000.
Good work, Henry. We're out of here, Counselor.
Frank, Chief Daniels on line 5. I think it sounds urgent.
Tell him we're going skiing, right?
My kind of man.
Merry Christmas.
see the like of you now. Oh, but I hear you. I hear you.
So I've heard. You're the one who's too tight with a penny to buy himself a pair of spectacles.
Hello? No, I'm sorry. I think you have the wrong number. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, too. Bye.
Who is it? Who's there? Is that you, Joe?
Well, what do you think?
Joseph.
Hey, I know it's a little crooked, not to mention being a dwarf, but it was practically the last one left in town. I grabbed that at Mangiatis 2 minutes before they closed.
It's really beautiful.